cold.
Right away in the morning, 6:15 on the dot.
I can see.
If I'm late, I get a phone call. So 6:15. I mean, she gets in the car and she's spitfiring. She's like, "What are we doing today? This is our plan." She doesn't let you not be a morning person. She's very, like, she is up, she is ready, and if you're not on her level, she is gonna get you there.
Brr, 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 brr. I'm cold, I'm cold, I'm cold, I'm cold, I'm cold. Turn on the lights. She does a full espresso bar. They make your own gelato, paninis, very big cinnamon rolls, homemade pecan rolls, scones, strudel sticks. The coffee shop is located on Main Street. It's across from City Hall. It is on 150. It's a very bright, happy place. It reflects her personality. Hey, get up, Belle. Have a good day.
There's this welcoming atmosphere, and it's usually full of chatter. The coffee shop is not a quiet place.
Have a good day.
It is bustling at its best.
Em is probably one of the most lighthearted, welcoming people you're going to meet in our downtown. If you haven't been here before, she's going to ask you everything about yourself, who you are, where you're from, what you're doing here, what you like to drink.
She's so effervescent. She's very joyful and connects with everyone who comes in the door, whether it's a stranger or a regular.
Ready?
The coffee shop is owned and operated by Em. She is an individual with disabilities. She is bubbly and joyful. She's Em.
All right, boys.
Em runs the show. Em loves being the boss.
There you go.
She just embodies it, and she's a natural saleswoman. You will buy coffee from her.
Emily is my daughter. She was born with agenesis of the corpus callosum. They told me she could be a monster. They told me to institutionalize her. She wouldn't be able to walk, talk, basically do anything. Her right and the left half of her brain don't really communicate except through a very small passageway. She looks pretty normal. You can't really tell by your first impression that she has a disability. So she was just one of the family.
When Em graduated from high school looking for employment, it was traditional for individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities to go and work with other people with disabilities in a facility-based setting.
We tried it for about 9 months, but Em is very, very chatty, and it was not a good fit.
And so then it was self-employment as part of our family, coming from business owners of our grandparents owning the local hardware store and then our parents. Self-employment was a pathway that felt achievable.
We just kind of all brainstormed. The City of Independence at the time did not have a coffee shop. Em does not like coffee, has nothing to do with coffee. She loves to get up early, and she needed a place where she could talk.
We realize now that Em was pioneering something, and particularly our mom, because she was the one who was always pushing the system.
I contacted the IRS, I contacted the disability world, but at this point, nobody had done that. The IRS didn't understand the disability side, disability didn't understand the IRS side. She is the pioneer of a person with a significant disability with a Main Street business. The coffee shop was originally the newspaper office. It's long, it's narrow. We gutted it. It was in need of lots of love. We retrofitted it for Em. The espresso machine is marked, so if it's one shot for a small, they know which button to push. 1 or 2 shot? 2 shots. So when I push the button, she comes out super fast. The cash register is square. It's a touch screen with pictures, and everything ends in a quarter, and tax is included, so when you ring it up, it's very easy to make change. There you go.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Independence is a small town in northeast Iowa. I think 6,000 people. Her community supports her, and she supports her community.
That is my customer John Clutchbox, right there.
This has been in my wallet for over 10 years, you know. That's my order right there. Caffeinated whole milk, sugar-free chocolate syrup, 5 pumps sugar-free raspberry syrup, topped with whipped cream, and sugar-free chocolate swirl at the top.
You always leave here with a smile, so even though you've come in and you may not have had any caffeine in the morning and you're in that like uncaffeinated mode, you're always going to leave with a smile.
So Nikki and I are buddies, aren't we?
We are, aren't we?
It makes me very proud that she's so accepted, and she's a business owner. She's very, very successful. Prior to her, there were 2 coffee shops in Independence. Each one of them lasted 2 years. She's on year 16.
There's a sense of belonging that exists there that is hard to replicate. That comes from energy, it comes from culture and being seen and feeling safe and being part of something. It started with who is Em and who is Em at her best. And the best thing is that Em doesn't drink coffee. And I think so many times we first start with, well, what do you love to do? Em loves people, and coffee, I think, is the mechanism that helps deliver that.